In this video, you're going to learn percentages simply explained. So imagine you ordered fast food like McDonald's or KFC and you saw the receipt. And the receipt looks very interesting because you see this thing called total includes 6 something GST. And you look closer. Why is this 6 something? Well, this is what we called percentages. So percentages has two parts. The first part is the number and the second part is the percent sign. So percentages can be found in foods. So if you were to look at the back of your, for example, chocolate bar, yum yum, then you see that there is this like number and also this percent sign. Then you might go to FairPrice with your mom or your dad and you see discounts, right? Saying that 50% off deals, right? So percentages can be found in physical stores. And lastly, you might see your mom looking online, doing some online shopping, and you see this number with the percent sign. So these percentages can be found in online shopping as well. So you could say that percentages are basically fractions. This 6% is actually equal to 6 out of 100. So all fractions are all out of 100. So let's do some simple examples. So 6% is equal to 6 out of 100. What about 10%? If you say 10 out of 100, you're right. What about 57%? If you say 57 out of 100, you are absolutely right. So let's do a simple exercise. Represent 82% as a fraction and simplify it as much as possible. So you can pause this video and try out to do your workings. And once you're done, you can unpause this video. All right. So if you say 82 out of 100 as 82%, you are right. So you also need to simplify this as much as possible. So 82 out of 100, we can divide these two numbers by 2. So that means it will be equal to 41 out of 50. Next is another simple example. Can you represent 37 out of 100 as a percentage? If you guess, pretty simple, 37%, then you are right. So now it comes a little bit tricky. So represent 2 out of 5 as a percentage. So I'm going to give you a hint. Remember, percents are fractions out of 100. You can pause this video, try to do your workings, and once you're done, you can unpause this video to find out if you get the correct answer. All right, let's see if you got the correct answer. So 2 out of 5. So remember, percents are fractions out of 100. So your denominator over here, 5, should be out of 100. So how can we make it into 100? If you say you multiply by 20, then you are right. And this makes our denominator 100. Since our denominator is multiplied by 20, that means our numerator needs to be multiplied by 20 as well. And this gives us 40. And if your answer is 40 out of 100, then congratulations, you're right. If your answer is 40%, then you are right. Since percentages can be fractions, can they also be decimals? And the answer is yes. So here, 40 out of 100, it is out of the 100th place. That means this can be equal to 0.40 or zero point 0.40 because 40 divided by 100 makes 40 in the 100th place. So, in order for you to convert a percentage into a decimal, here's a simple trick. So first, you can just remove the percent sign, then you put a dot at the start or after your number over here. Then you move the dots 2 places in front and add a 0. And this is where you get 0.4 as 40%. And you could see that 40% can be represented as 0.4 or 40 out of 100 and vice versa. So you can say 40 out of 100 is 40%, or you can say 40 out of 100 is 0.4. So now let's have another example. What about a single digit percent? How do we then convert it into a decimal? So you can just remove the percent sign and put a dot and put a dot 2 places. But the first place, you don't see any number. So what you need to do is to add a 0 and then put a dot and move it forward and add the other 0 at the front. So now the 6% is represented as 0.06. And you can see that 6% is 0.06 as a decimal and 6 out of 100 as a fraction. Since 6 out of 100 is the 100th place, that's why it can be represented as 0.06 as a decimal. And that is an easy win. So now you know the basic of understanding of percentages. You can use this percent to do your problem sums. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want more of this kind of video, subscribe down below and comment down what other videos you want me to do next. See you in the next one. Bye bye.